I was so surprised when the castle just up and exploded, I nearly jumped out of my skin. Professor Sid's machine was what broke the crystal? Unbelievable. The castle's gone. The crystals have shattered and darkness is taking over the world. It's worse than a nightmare. Sid. Mid isn't here? Come on, man, pull yourself together. Leave me alone. Don't waste your time on a worthless old lump like me. Grandpa? Mid? Ouch. Mid, stop that. What are you doing? What am I doing? What are you doing, you silly old fool? You never give up. Never. Mid. He named his child Mid. You always told me not to be afraid of failing, even though you named me Mid. You told me that if you mess up, you have to start over and try again. What happened to that? Mid. Death by Chocolate, thank you so much for following. Welcome in. How are you tonight? Or this morning, or this afternoon, depending on where you are. I'm doing good. How about you? I am starving, so I'm ordering some food. Mate, you're absolutely right. Of course I am. It's not over. The Earth crystal is still out there. Yeah, but where? That I don't know, but we've got to find it and protect it. And to do that, we'll need the fire-powered ship. Yes, we'll need to get the ship moving again, but without the crystal. Way ahead of you, Grandpa. Just look at this. May I have a quick recap of what's going on in the game so far? Ooh, quick recap. Alright, so the four heroes, Bartz, Galuf, Ferris, and Lena, have set out to save the four crystals. So far we have seen the wind crystal and the water crystal and the fire crystal. So essentially, this guy right here, Sid, has built a machine to enhance the powers of the crystals, which helps the people of this world live, but has overcharged the crystal for some unknown reason, like some entity is trying to use the crystal's power. So the crystals so far that we've seen have shattered, And each time they shatter, these warriors of light gain new knowledge. So right now, I've traveled across the world and seen the 3 crystals so far, and Sid feels really bad about the machine destroying the crystal, so he has like given up and doesn't want to repair the fire-powered ship. But Mid, his grandson, found this book in an ancient library that told him how he could power the fire-powered ship without the fire crystal. And so right now the objective is to go save the earth crystal before it's too late. Because if all 4 of the crystals are destroyed, then the earth can no longer survive. Because each time the crystal is destroyed, things change. So like the wind crystal being destroyed made the wind slow down, so now boats can't go anywhere without some sort of propeller or like power dragging them along. And then the water crystal means that eventually all the water is going to dry up, and then the fire crystal means all the warmth is going to go away. So once the earth crystal is gone, things aren't going to be so good. So we're on our way to save the earth crystal. Mid, where'd you dig this up? So a mix of Power Rangers, Sonic, and Dexter with a hint of existential dread. Existential dread? Yes. Sonic, kind of like the Chaos Emeralds? Yes. Dexter's Laboratory, or Dexter the serial killer / vigilante? And then Power Rangers, yeah. But Dexter's Laboratory, I would say Sid fits that role, yeah. And Power Rangers, saving the world from some giant power. Yeah. Yeah, this is my first time playing through all of the main series of Final Fantasy. I was inspired by Final Fantasy XIV to do this run through all of the Final Fantasy games. So I've beaten 1 through 4, and this is Final Fantasy V. Mid, where'd you dig this up? I see, like that. Nice work, Mid. This could do it. Also, Mid is a terrible name for a grandson. Alright, let's get to work. Yeah. Also, I'm pretty sure he has a bowl cut, which just doesn't help him at all. So they're gonna go fix this ship. I hope you have a fun time with the game then. Thank you so much. You're welcome to stick around if you want to, or lurk if you need to go do something else, or if you just wanted to stop by and see how it goes. You know, thank you for popping by. I hope that you enjoyed what you saw. I have zero knowledge about the Final Fantasy games, so I'm just chill for the ride. Well, hopefully you learn as I learn. So they're gonna go fix this fire-powered ship, which is the only way I have of traveling now to the next location. Oh, also it's a turn-based RPG with some active time battle elements. That did not do as much damage as I hoped it would. So my party right now is composed of a Berserker, which is just like a very tanky class. Usually they have an axe, but he has the barehanded ability, so he's barehanded. A White Mage, which is like our healer class, or a cleric. A Monk, which is a barehanded fighter, and a Black Mage, which is going to be your usual like sorcery powers or wizard powers. So that's going to be fire, ice, and lightning, or in this game, fire, blizzard, and thunder. That's currently the jobs I have set for them. Out of the way. You'll have to excuse Mid. He's all fired up. We'll take care of the ship. You just sit tight. Interesting. Usually I see depictions of black mages being evil and forbidden powers. Throughout the Final Fantasy series, the black mage has just been the way they've described the the elemental user. So there could be evil black mages, and there's also good black mages. Galif, what's wrong? Yes, you do look even stranger than usual. Galif, are you alright? My head. Oh yeah, this guy doesn't remember who he is. Except his name. It was like I could almost remember. But a lot of people recognize him, so he's slowly learning. Grandpa. Mid? I bet another hit to the head could help his memory. Grandpa. Kryl. Okay, I guess that's his granddaughter. Ouch, Mid, stop that. What are you doing? Like a reset switch. What am I doing? What are you doing, you silly old fool? You never give up. Never. Ow, hey, knock it off. Silly old fool. So he's slowly regaining memories back by different things occurring. Kryl. Galif, what happened? Did you remember something? I'm not from this world. He did get crushed by a giant meteorite, so I came here in a meteorite sent from another world. Oh, he didn't get crushed by it. He fell out of a meteorite. Because the evil we'd sealed away 30 years ago was beginning to reawaken, I came here to stop it. Evil is reawakening? That's right, and a terrible evil at that. The Dark Warlock, Exdeath. Well, there you go. There's your Dark Warlock. No doubt about it, the power of the 4 crystals converges on this spot. Perfect. We'll use their power to seal Exdeath here. The name of the big bad is Exdeath? I'm pretty sure. I came here once before to seal him away 30 years ago. 30 sounds like such a short period of time. So if all 4 crystals are destroyed, then the seal you placed on Exdeath will be broken. Right. Ugh, my head. Galif. Still can't remember clearly. We can't allow Exdeath to be revived. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's an evil character later on that's name is like really, really, really ridiculous. That's a horrible name. Yeah, a lot of the names are terrible. So like Seymour. Name it Zareth or something, I don't know. Seymour is the name of a very evil Seymour, like Seymour. And like it's like the exact opposite of threatening, yeah. So like you have, let's see. I'm trying to remember who the first Final Fantasy villain was. In the first game, you had a villain named Garland, who then became Chaos. Garland, yes. Garland, like an old medieval name, but Chaos was his final form. So that was pretty okay. Chaos is like an evil name, I guess. There's your Sonic reference. And then you had Emperor Mateus. Emperor Mateus was pretty cool. He was just an evil emperor, and he like conquered the good people and destroyed a lot of them. And Emperor Mateus was the emperor of the Palamecian Empire. Then you had the Cloud of Darkness. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really like the Cloud of Darkness was literally just an evil cloud, like an evil entity. Then in 4 we had. I just played 4. Why can't I remember his name? Zemus. And Zemus had 2 forms. You could have Zemus, and then he had like a bigger form that was Zeromus. Zemus or Zemus or something like that. But he arose from evil and hatred in the people on the world's like hearts. And so I guess this is 5, so we have Exdeath. In 6, I'm trying to remember how my numbers work, because they're all in Roman numerals. Thank you. 6, the villain's name is Kefka Palazzo. Apparently Kefka kind of looks like the Joker-ish, or like Hisoka from Hunter x Hunter. And then of course 7 is Sephiroth, which you can see featured in Smash Ultimate as well. Then for 8, we held Ultimecia. And Ultimecia is just this terrible, horrible creature. Then in 9, you had Kuja. Kuja. In 10, you literally have this being called Sin. Yeah, Sin's pretty intimidating. In 11, which is an MMORPG, the very first one of the group of MMORPGs, you had the Shadow Lord, which, cool. In 12, you had Vayne Solador, Vayne. He is the heir to the Arcadian Empire, so. Then in 13, you had Barthandelus. Barthandelus? Something like that. In 14, you have a lot of different ones depending on the DLC that you're playing, because it's also an MMO. It's the second MMO of the series. We had Nail Van Darnus. He's the first DLC's end boss. So they have good names too. This game just happens to have. Yeah. And then 15 was Arden Izunia. Yeah, so Exdeath, gotta be edgy. Galuf. I'm okay. I did not name my characters new names. I just gave them the canon names that they have, and the main character's name is Bartz, like Bart with a Z attached to the end. So if that tells you. Thank you for the names. I can never memorize that many names. I did not memorize them. I looked up a list. Slept like a top. Cid is a character in every single Final Fantasy game of the series. Like, he is a different role in every part of the series. Awesome, I have my order. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab my food. Give me about 2 seconds. I wonder how you would do that. It would be a very interesting thing to do. Let me adjust my position, because somehow we've gotten off center. There we go. I've done it on multiple occasions. Interesting. What do you normally watch streams of? I like the Walking Dead Telltale series. Interesting. I've heard that's really good. I have only ever seen the TV show, and I've only ever seen up to season 3, I think. Because the person I was watching it with and I are no longer talking, so I just kind of stopped. I've never seen the TV show, but I hear it's long. It is kind of long, but it's pretty good. I mean, up until a certain point, it kind of falls off a bit, but think of like how Dexter the Vigilante show kind of like started out fine, and then he met that one character whose name I can't remember, who like also wanted to be a vigilante, and it was just like a horrible season. And Rita was like annoying and just and then I don't know what happens after that because I stopped watching Dexter. I've never seen the TV show. Oh, you've already said that. Okay, I have food, so I'm enjoying my food. Let's do this. Usually it's ruined by that point. Yeah. Food! I'm so hungry. I have not eaten in hours. My boyfriend and I decided to play Bloons Tower Defense instead. It is a good game, and we both like to strategize and do puzzle things. My model's gonna act a little weird because she's trying to exist outside of her limitations. Death by chocolate does not sound like a bad way to go, I'm not gonna lie. It's the best way to die. It depends on why the chocolate kills you. Like, are you in pain? Like, because your stomach hurts so bad or eating so much chocolate? Chocolate overload. I feel like that would be painful. You know, maybe just a little bit. Well, I received stale chips. The whole lot is stale. Big sad. Have you worse than school? To be fair, I am at a place in school where school is actually very interesting. Then you're a nerd then? Well, I am getting my master's degree, so I am focused on something I'm actually interested in, which helps. And, you know, drama and all of that kind of just goes off the radar, because in college they just we don't care. We don't care about other people. We're focused on what we're doing. We don't notice how you dress or what shows you're watching or whatever. We're just going from class to class hoping to get an A and we'll get a job. If you're in college and you just like the work that you're doing, that would explain it. Then you're in classes that you're not interested in. That's what I was just about to say. Once you get out of those classes, everything becomes a lot less terrible. Getting up in the morning is always terrible. My classes are at night. Because I agree. I hate getting up in the morning. But I also always make my own schedule because I don't trust people to do it for me. Isn't that how college is anyway? Some people ask their advisor to like help them schedule their classes because it is a little overwhelming sometimes when you have a bunch of classes that you still need to take for a certain major. Yeah, but my advisor once told me that a class was too difficult for me and I needed it, so I said, well, screw your opinion, and I took it anyway, and I got an A. But they, like, rehired all the advisors in that department the next year, and the advisors from the next year were a lot better. Blue, welcome in, how are you? My campus called them advisors. When I think of counselors, I think of my future work, which is therapy, so. I was just gonna pop in before heading to bed. Well, hopefully you get some good sleep. It is pretty late. But you know, I'm always glad to see you, Blue. Really quickly, oh, let me throw that away. Really quickly before you go, I know that you said that you're not TOing anymore, but will I still be able to catch you at the location? Just hanging out, maybe? Just let me know. Or we could get everyone together and do something else. Alright. I have eaten. Let's get back into it. Take a long break? Yeah. Hey, it's finished. We are so awesome. Presenting a boat that will sail without any wind. Now we have a ship. We can go find the Earth Crystal. Righto, we're counting on you. We'll return to the Library of the Ancients for now. We should be able to find some more clues there. So, have a good night. And get some sleep. Alright, let's go. If you need anything, make sure to stop by. Take care of yourselves. We're off. Hmm. The soundtrack isn't bad for an old game. I believe this game is from 1991. Hi, Coffee Chillin'. It's almost at the vintage age, so pretty old. Eek! You just called me old. I guess I am also at the vintage age. It's almost at the vintage, isn't it 40? 1991 means that they're gonna be 20, no, 30, 31. Right? 91 plus 9 plus 22. Yeah, 31. Did they transfer the game to Steam or something? This is the Pixel Remaster. But I believe originally this game came out in 1991. Let's see. Oh, developed and published by Square in 1992, so it's 30 years old. The Pixel Remaster is... The Pixel Remaster came out in 2021. Yeah, originally it was on the Super Nintendo. Yeah. Originally, this would not have been able to even code on PC. Coffee chillin'. If you want to see the commands in an easier format, I also have them in my channel info at the bottom of the screen. Uh-oh. Ping. Oh, I don't think I have a ping command. Is it having some issues? You just wrote it? My command list is in my channel information if you need it, or you can do ! commands to get a list of commands as well. If it's not on my command list, I have not created a command for it, so it won't do anything special, but if you do have suggestions for commands, please feel free to leave a suggestion. I need to actually make a thing that collects all the suggestions. Stab command, what do you suggest for it to do? It stabs someone? I feel like that would require me to have some sort of counter interaction as well. So I'll see if I can work it in somehow. Might be a little more difficult. With kindness, if that eases your mind. Sure, I'll have it stab someone with kindness. Let me put that in a note. Right. I will keep a list of these. Currently it is 2 AM. So I've got a good 2 hours left in me. Let's see, what have we got here for the mages? Time sorcery. Oh my goodness, these are expensive. Let me tell you a thing or two about rings. Flame rings absorb fire and protect against ice, but are weak against water attacks. Coral rings absorb water and protect against fire, but are weak against lightning attacks. Angel rings protect against aging and zombification. While I'm at it, I'll tell you about the ultimate accessory, the ribbon. It prevents most status ailments. I do have a ribbon. And there's no weapon shop here. But where does that go? And how do I get to it? I like the music here. Awesome. Bye, Toad. Alright. Oh, are you the travelers trying to protect the crystal? If so, let the song aid you on your noble quest. Romeo's ballad is a song of love, soothing enough to move the hearts of any who hear it, even monsters. I don't know if that's useful or not, but thanks. Where the heck did he just go? Oh. Okay, that just leaves town. I haven't gone to play the piano in this inn yet. There's not one. No piano! This town doesn't have a piano. I have some interesting point redeems. Which ones are the most interesting? The Kirby one? Their sound. Does Kirby even have a voice? He does! Depends on the game that you play, though. Or if you've seen the TV show. Where have you ever heard his voice? You can hear his voice in many different things, the show especially. In Smash Brothers, he occasionally uses it. He's fully voiced in Super Smash Bros., Kirby 64 The Crystal Shards, Tilt and Tumble, Smash Bros. Melee, Brawl, so pretty much all the Smash Bros. Nightmare in Dreamland, The Amazing Mirror. The TV show was okay. Just thought he made random sounds. I guess that's technically his voice. It's still a voice actress or actor making the sounds. It's not really like a voice you can talk with, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's not really a talking thing. The voice redeems are simply for the sounds. I don't know if I want to be attacked by these. They're more like sound effects. But it does require me to use my voice. If that makes sense. Oh my gosh! Dark Spark. Ouch. What are you doing here? Lord Ramuh. I see you have become even more powerful. If you would lend that strength to us. Ifrit, no need to say more. You and I have never been enemies. Yay, Ramuh! Not that I can use his summon because I'm not high enough level summoner. But it's good to have. Let's see. Those things suck. There's so many monsters on the scene. These make me so nervous. So you've seen the first 2 seasons of Tokyo Ghoul. I have seen the first 2 seasons and a couple of episodes of the 3rd season, but I don't remember which ones. So if that's not listed, it's because I couldn't remember where it was. Don't watch the 3rd or 4th. I am of the opinion that the seasons are good regardless, but I watch them under the impression that they are going to be different, so that helps me a lot with accepting that they are different. Well, the reason they're so confusing is because they're so closely based off of things that happened in the manga that were explained, that were not explained in the first 2 seasons. So what happened essentially was, you know, if you didn't read the manga, you missed out on a bunch of information. But some series have done that. It's similar to how if you read like the Hunger Games series as a book before you watched the movie, you felt like something was missing in the movie because in the books she very much talks about her thoughts a lot. Like, like her thoughts are a very important part of understanding what's going on. Yeah, lots of animes do that. So, you know, I've come to realize that like if I'm missing something, I gotta go look at what I'm missing and see where I missed it. And you know, that's just a little work on my part, but I don't mind it. Manga is usually pretty good. Oh man, I'm so ready to get off the sea. However, usually it's information that's not important. Yeah. They did do a very interesting thing. But I believe it was also just because there was such a huge gap. But honestly, you know, I've watched so many things that could have just been so much shorter and were just extended forever for no good reason. Where am I going? Southeast, follow a valley east. It would have been better if the gap was explained as the season went on, but no. I feel like the valley is west. That's a cave. Luckily for me, a lot of people have already done the work of like summarizing. So if you just look it up, it's pretty easy to find the information that you're missing. Oh man, I am in Jachol? I think it's Jachol. But that can also lead to spoilers. I think if you watch the whole season and then watch the gap, that's probably the best way to do it. And then you're like, ah, you know? Welcome to Jachol. The people of this village are descended from the ancient Ronkins. Sounds like a big deal, don't it? Not particularly. 30 gills, not bad. Why is there a 5th bed but no 5th party member? You can only have 4. The shops here sell weapons and armor that were excavated from the caves to the north. My grandpap was an adventurer. He told me there was something underneath Crescent Island. My pa's an adventurer. He's off adventuring right now. Could still potentially lead to spoilers since anime can't keep up with the manga. Yeah, just read the manga if you like want to get the full picture without getting the spoilers. Or, you know, if it's not your thing, that's okay. It's not your thing. Free me. If you go as deep as you can into the cave, there's a wall you can climb to get outside. Wait patiently on the path with the skull switches and the truth will be revealed. Wait. There's an underground to this. Just kidding. The ancient ruins. Ain't no one allowed to go in there. But them young folks nowadays don't pay no heed to nothing. I want new magic. Yeah. But I don't have the right job set up for it. Pretty sure I have to be a ninja. Or something along those lines. What am I doing here? Nice. Really quickly. Alright, I need to take a very, very quick break, so give me one moment. I will be right back. Okay, I apologize. I am not feeling amazing today. Oh man, okay. I am back. Hello everyone. I hope that everyone got a good break, got a good stretch, got some water, all that fun stuff. Oh, they're little horrifying squirrels. Oh my gosh. Why do they hurt so much? All right. That wasn't fun. Let's do something. What's your secondary ability right now? Summon. We're gonna switch to Geomancer. Lone Wolf the Pickpocket was here. I've almost completely mastered White Mage. Right, that was uneventful. Geomancer is insane. Oh my god. Okay. Southeast. Well, that was useless. In theory, could a White Mage heal the cancer cell that's produced every 30 minutes? And give their enemy cancer as a result. I don't know. I feel like that would depend strongly on how fast the White Mage is. Not again, it's another quake. What? What? How did he know? What the crap, the ship? Oh no, the ship's sinking. Whoa. So much for that. Hardy, hardy, har. Still no new magic. They just need to heal the cancer cell. But I don't think they can inflict. White mages only heal, or they provide buffs. A black mage would be more likely to inflict. But if they heal or buff the cancer cell, so the body can't kill it, then it'll turn into cancer. Interesting. I feel like they heal the user more than they heal the ailment. True, but then again, even if you die, your enemy will also die years later. Yeah. You must be tired from your journey. Here's a song for you. If you sing it in battle little by little, your energy will increase. We don't even have a song singer. Okay. I don't know if I'm safe. Kick him. That takes no MP, so I really like that. What the heck is that? Is it a chocobo? Doesn't look like any chocobo I've ever seen. Whatever it is, I'll catch it. It's a black chocobo. Oh, this means they aren't extinct after all. Guess not. I heard black chocobos can fly, so giddy up. That wasn't hard. I thought that would be harder. Ooh. Whee! Well, it didn't giddy. Did you break it or something? Not funny, old man. Sounds like it's got something stuck down its gullet. Oh. Crystal shards! The explosion at Karnak Castle must have sent them flying over here. Because he swallowed them, he couldn't fly. Resting within the shard, a warrior spirit. Bard, ranger. Awesome. Ew, they're still sticky. But maybe now he'll be able to fly. Hearts. Stay and rest a spell. For you, son, it's free. Bartz, you okay? Oh, Ferris. Meet my mom. Eh? I was born right here in this village. Mom passed away when I was still young. After that, gotta go, I'm head to bed. See you later. Enjoy your sleep. I hope that you get a good rest, and thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out. I'll see you next time. After that, I traveled with Dad for a long time. But 3 years ago, he got real sick. Never recovered. That should do it. He always said he wanted to be buried next to Mom. Dad was so strong. A father, huh? Wonder what that's like. Ferris? Let's head back. Lena will worry if she wakes and finds us gone. You used to live in this house? You must have a lot of memories here. Please take your time and look around. Is he asleep? You're leaving again so soon? No, I'm not going anywhere. The spasms aren't as frequent anymore. I can get by on my own now. Still, it would be nice if you stayed, not to take care of me, but so we could be together as a family. I'd like that, but you're still sick, remember? You should get to bed. I will, dear. Just let me finish this up first. You're leaving again, aren't you? So you were awake. Daddy, are you going to get more bad guys? That's what I do. I want to come. You need to stay here and take care of your mother. Don't tell her you saw me leave, alright? It'll be our little secret. Okay, Daddy. Now it's time for good little boys to go to sleep. Stella, worry about that tomorrow and come get some rest. Stella? What the heck? This is sad. What the heck? How dare they? Alrighty. Oh my goodness, it is 3:30 a.m. Almost 4. I've been streaming for almost 2 hours, and I am exhausted. So, let's see who's awake and streaming. We've got a speedrunner. But let's see what else we can find. Alright, we're gonna go with the speedrunner. Alright guys, thank you so much. For those of you who are here, make sure I get their name right. I'm losing my voice and I'm really tired. So I'm gonna send you off to a speedrunner. They're speedrunning some Final Fantasy VII. For those of you who are still around, thank you so much for hanging out, whether you were looking, following, just kind of hanging out, stopping by, checking out what I'm about. My goal as a streamer is just to create a community that has similar interests, and no matter what that community is comprised of, whether it be people who follow, people who just lurk, people who say something, people who don't, the goal is just to provide a comfortable space where everyone can spend time together and enjoy the games that we love. Alright guys, I hope you have a great night, and I'll see you next time.